Hello, I'm Christy Nelson, and welcome to 5 Talk Street. CitySquare is a Dallas organization committed to fighting poverty, with 14 programs actively making a difference. And today we're joined by John Seibert, the president and chief operations officer for CitySquare, and Sean Wills, the organization's chief development officer. Thanks to you both for joining us today. So we're already at the end of the school year, which means that there are a lot of kids who will be spending their summer vacation. Some may not have the meals that they are used to getting when school is in. So we're talking about your summer feeding program. So first, let me ask you to tell us about Food on the Move.
Yes, Food on the Move is a unique summer program we have for feeding children that get free and reduced lunch during the school year. That's 90% of DISD kids that qualify for that. They're at risk of going hungry in the summer if we don't provide that service for them. So we do a traditional drop-and-go program, but we also have this really innovative approach called Food on the Move, where we go into apartment complexes with food trucks and take food to the kids. And we do that in partnership from our food program and our AmeriCorps department. AmeriCorps is kind of a domestic version of the Peace Corps, and we'll have about 250 AmeriCorps members in a summer that work to help deliver these meals to kids where they live.
Do you have any idea how many children you serve this way?
We'll do over 650,000 meals this summer to low-income kids in Dallas, Austin, Waco, and Denver. That's
amazing. And do you do this throughout the entire summer until they go back to school?
Yes. From the time they're out of school until maybe a week or two before, there's about a 10-week window in there where we will feed these kids both breakfast and lunch, take the food to them. And then the great piece about having AmeriCorps members is they also provide summer enrichment activities. So it's kind of like a day camp. They convene the kids eat, they get to play games. And sometimes that's the only recreation and enrichment time those kids have.
So it's really fitting a need. And I understand the U.S. Department of Agriculture said this is a model for the rest of the nation.
Yes. It's a model because traditionally it's been programs where if kids can get to a summer enrichment program, if they get to a YMCA, Brothers and Sisters, Boys and Girls Club, that kind of thing, food is provided there. But there are a lot of kids that don't access those programs. So to be able to get food to them where they live and also provide them some enrichment, it's really expanded the number of kids that are getting served in the summer.
So when does it start?
It starts June 8th. And our AmeriCorps members are already being recruited in. Our food routes are being prepared. We'll base out of our Opportunity Center in South Dallas, and we'll load up trucks and have routes that go out all summer long using those AmeriCorps members.
Now, you have to, of course, raise money to make sure you can pay for these programs, and we understand that your Night to Remember, you're planning that already, and NBC, of course, a community partner with CitySquare. So last year, it was Aretha Franklin who headlined A Night to Remember. Who do you have this year?
I'll let Sean answer that question.
I'll be happy to. As you said, we've had divas from Diana Ross to Aretha Franklin. We've had Texas's favorite, Lyle Lovett. We've had comedian Shaylin Oates. So we are pleased to announce and proud to announce today on NBC that we will have Rock and Roll Hall of Famers Hall & Oates this year. So
fantastic. This is the first time you've announced that?
Yes, it is.
Wow, we've got the breaking news here. Such great acts. So you've got Hall & Oates coming.
Hall & Oates.
That's fantastic.
Friday, September 25th. We're going back to our roots. We'll be at the Majestic Theater in downtown Dallas. Individual tickets will go on sale May 15th.
And these always sell out, don't they?
Always sell out. So we're looking forward to another sellout. We have great co-chairs, Ross Miller and Scott Collier, so they do a phenomenal job. So we're looking forward to another sellout.
It's amazing. These acts are so fantastic. How much of a help is it for you and your fundraising efforts every year to do these Nights to Remember?
So last year, A Night to Remember raised over $800,000 for programs like Food on the Move. So we really, put a lot of emphasis on this event every year. So we're hoping to raise $1 million this year. And again, those funds will go directly back to the programs and to help our neighbors. So we're excited.
It is exciting. And I should ask before we finish, how do people volunteer for CitySquare, and what are the opportunities for volunteers?
You can volunteer and help work those food routes and help play with the kids. If you're interested in volunteering, you can send us an email at volunteer@citysquare.org. or call 214-303-2117.
Fantastic. Thanks for all that you do, and thanks for being here. And good luck with A Night to Remember. I'm sure those tickets will go fast.
Thank you.
All right. And to volunteer or to purchase your tickets to A Night to Remember, you can visit citysquare.org. And of course, we'll be right back with more of 5 Talk Street.